Dale Matthews, Grants Pass. Some people think it's rather witty to refer to our country as America with a K. I don't agree. They have the right to say that. I just don't agree. That's not the country that I live in. However, in some places in this country, it's beginning to resemble that. In Chicago, you've probably heard the stories. It turns out that the police have been detaining people for up to 24 hours in a black hole. They're not allowed to talk with lawyers. They're not read their rights. They just take them there and interrogate them. And that's not the America I grew up in. In Washington, D.C., they now, and this is no exaggeration, they listen to and record billions of phone calls and emails that Americans are sending to each other. This isn't the America I grew up in. This is alarming. Here locally, we've got one counselor that was involved in getting people to sign a petition to have the levy on the ballot by telling them that there basically is no ISF. There's no 10% taken off the top. Yes, there is. That's illegal. And that's not the proper thing to do to get people to sign something. We've got another one that, well, let's just say is associated in the past with the newspaper. The newspaper just recently said to somebody who had sent in a letter to the editor, we're not going to print your letter to the editor because we can't verify all the facts in it. And a letter to the editor? Now, I've looked at this fellow's letter, and there didn't seem to be anything in there that was awful. I mean, his opinions, it can't be verified. This has happened to me. I wrote a letter saying that RVTV, who runs these cameras, was running infomercials on the county's channel. They were. That was changed to programs. I look sort of stupid by saying they're running programs. Of course they're running programs. That was done by a current city councilor, changing my words. You probably don't know that. There's another fellow that asked to do an opinion piece, and they said, okay, you can do the opinion piece, but you cannot criticize our local government. In an opinion piece? So it pays to take a look at not just what happens here, which is mostly fair, but also what's happening over in the little back room in the courthouse and in the Ann Basker. That's where the real laws are being broken. Thank you for your attention.